Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Raleigh where Attorney General Jeff Jackson has now drawn, or really shed a light on a ticket scam for college basketball. He's issued a warning for North Carolinians against buying potentially scam UNC versus Duke basketball tickets. According to Jackson, scammers are using social media to advertise that they are reselling their February 7th tickets due to a family death or other tragedy. They will request to use peer-to-peer payment platforms like Venmo or Zelle, only to send the buyer a counterfeit ticket. Jackson said, quote, "The UNC-Duke rivalry is one of the most anticipated sporting events in the country. Scammers are trying to exploit that excitement to trick fans into purchasing fake tickets. We want everyone to enjoy the game, not lose their hard-earned money to a scam," end quote. Now, Jackson's office supplied the following precautions for the scam. Stick to reputable platforms. Beware of sob stories. Pay with protection. Check the refund policy and know the law on in-person sales. For more details, you can head over to our website, WITN.com. And in happier news, certainly for businesses along Dickinson Avenue, while construction again continues, the city of Greenville and really more the downtown partnership of Dickinson businesses is doing a gift card giveaway. Now, the final portion of Dickinson will reopened last Friday after work started back in 2022. Now, the Downtown Greenville Partnership is giving away 1,000 gift cards worth $20 each on February 18th to people patronizing the businesses. The partnerships say people will show up at the business starting at 5 o'clock that night, grab a free $20 gift card, and then spend it immediately. The cards are designed to be used that night to give the shops and restaurants a huge boost. People can pick up one gift card per person per location while supplies last. You have to be 18 and over to participate and 21 and over to purchase alcohol. Now, the cards have to be redeemed on February 18th. And to an update on a story we brought you just about an hour or so ago regarding these two people who've been suspected of a theft at Dollar General in Kinston. Police say that the two suspects have been identified. Officers say the two are suspected of theft and communicating threats at the store on Vernon Avenue. So good news there. Thank you to, again, whoever has come forward and helped the police with that investigation. Now we want to turn to your weather forecast. We are looking at a few light snow flurries coming down across eastern North Carolina right now, but as those snowflakes fall, they're coming into, well, air temperatures that are above 32 degrees. So getting anything to stick on the ground at this point is not really going to be happening. Here's what we've got outside right now across the state. You can see certainly some more snow further back towards the west, stretching from essentially Greensboro all the way down to Greenville, Spartanburg in South Carolina. But here in the east, again, our moisture field is a little bit more spotty. Not a lot there. But those, again, who are seeing some moisture come down, maybe seeing a mix of some snowflakes, maybe some sleet, or even just some freezing rain or just raindrops. As we see air temperatures continue to warm, all of this stuff coming down again will turn into strictly rain. I don't anticipate these little spot showers to linger too far past, I would say, 1 p.m. After that, everything looking very dry for the afternoon. But again, air temperatures right now mid-30s throughout most of eastern North Carolina. Now, Kenansville currently coming in at 32 degrees, as is Roanoke Rapids, but the rest of us are sitting at around 33 degrees or warmer. In fact, Hatteras right now enjoying 40 degrees, 42 in Stumpy Point, but Stumpy Point usually tends to run a little bit warmer with their air temperature than everyone else. Now, your feels like temperature, that is a little bit different. That is sub-freezing, but you got to remember that raindrops do not care what it feels like outside. They go strictly by the air temperature. So this is what it feels like for you, and this is why you should grab a jacket before you head out the door. Likely again looking at mid-20s to mid-30s as far as your wind chills go, as winds right now blowing out of the northeast at about 7 to 15 miles an hour. You are seeing a little bit of a stronger breeze across Stumpy Point as well as Manio, but not too far outside of that range. For the rest of today, again, those drops we're seeing across eastern North Carolina will continue to dry up. Highs today getting in the mid to upper 30s, so not a whole lot warmer than where we're at right now, but certainly, again, warm enough to keep anything from sticking to the ground. Unless, of course, we do see some melt later on tonight with the snow that's still kind of packed up across parts of eastern North Carolina. There's not much left, but there are certainly still some pockets out there. Those could certainly refreeze overnight tonight into Friday morning, but then Friday is going to be noticeably warmer than today, by about 10 degrees, getting into the mid-40s tomorrow afternoon, after again today spending most of the day in the mid to upper 30s. We'll come with some spot showers, anticipating a little bit of rain rolling in around 3, 4, 5, and 6 p.m. Friday evening. Shouldn't last past 8 or 9 p.m. Again, these are going to be fairly quick moving showers in and out of the area. But that's essentially going to be our first cold front of the evening. And then we got another cold front coming in behind it early Saturday morning. And that double front is really going to help push air temperatures down for the upcoming weekend. I know yesterday we were anticipating most likely the low to mid 40s over Saturday and Sunday. Now, because of this double frontal passage, it's looking more like the upper 30s. Colder air will be able to make it into eastern North Carolina. There's that first front rolling through. That's the one that gives us the rain, and then a drier front rolls in after it to just reinforce that cold air. And then, of course, with that high pressure system down towards the Gulf, it will encourage more of a northwesterly wind flow over eastern North Carolina, keeping that cold air in place. So what does it look like on your 8-day forecast? A little bit like this. Now, I do want to say good morning to Esmeralda from Chinquapin. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your Thursday. Goodness gracious. Mine's everywhere. I am just looking forward to Sunday. Then, of course, Darnett Gardner, we've got snow in Kinston. Now, Darnett, I do have a question. Is any of that snow actually sticking to the ground? I know coming down, very cool to see. But again, Kinston's air temperatures right now, I believe, are around 33, 34 degrees. So going to be difficult to actually get it to stick. But when it comes down, oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get back to that 8-day forecast. Next week is certainly one that needs your attention because we are going to be really shifting gears. You can put away the winter jackets by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe not for the entire month of February. You may need them again, but certainly back in the low 60s is an encouraging sight. Air temperatures will be above average once we get into your Wednesday afternoon for the first time, certainly so far this month, but really since about January 23rd or 24th. Ever since then, we have been cooler than average. And we will continue to keep that trend going all the way through the upcoming weekend. But at least we've got some sunshine sticking around over both Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday and Tuesday. Next Wednesday, slim chance of rain returns to the forecast. And Darnett, no, it's not, but beautiful. Love it. Love it, Darnett. Excuse me. Absolutely wonderful to, again, hear that you won't have to deal with any more travel issues, but again, you still get the beauty of those snowflakes coming down. That's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic Thursday. Hopefully you also had a fantastic Wednesday as well. But we will be back with more news and weather right here on the First Alert Desk coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all, again, enjoy your day.